Hello everyone, for this video, we will be factoring trinomials by completing the squares. Ang magiging focus natin ay quadratic equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Para makuha natin yung factors niya, kailangan yung first term, yung kasama ni x squared na a, should only be equal to 1. Kapag hindi, we will do another step para maging 1 yung kasama ni x squared. Next, para makarating tayo sa square of a binomial, kailangan yung third term natin na c is equal to our b over 2 squared. Alalahanin na natin to, yung third term natin should be b over 2 squared. Kaya yung gagawin natin, yung c natin, ililipat natin sa kabila, and then, i-add natin yung b over 2 squared dun sa both sides ng ating equation. At yung b na nandito, that is just yung nasa second term natin na b, isa-substitute lang natin siya dito. Kapag natapos na tayo doon, isi-simplify na lang natin yung equation and then we can solve for the value of our x. Now, let us do our first example. Ang meron tayo ay x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. For our first step, check muna natin yung ating first term. Dapat x squared lang siya. Walang ibang kasama na number. Since wala naman, okay na tayo doon. Next step, ilipat na natin yung 6 dun sa kabilang side ng ating equation. So, we arrive at x squared minus 5x. Tapos, yung third term natin should be equal dito sa ating b over 2 squared na sinabi ko kanina. So, this is b over 2 and then squared is equal to yung 6 natin na ililipat sa kabila from positive 6 magiging negative 6. And then, dahil wala naman talaga originally si b over 2 squared dito sa ating equation, dahil dinagdag ko siya sa left side, dapat ay idadagdag ko rin siya dito sa ating right side ng ating equation. Then tuloy natin, yung b natin ay yung number na katabi ni x dun sa pangalawang term natin which is negative 5. Kaya ang gagawin ko, isa-substitute ko lang siya dito. So we arrive at x squared minus 5x plus quantity. Ang b natin again is negative 5 over 2. Tapos kunin natin yung square niya. This is equal to negative 6 plus, this is still b over 2, ang b natin ay negative 5 over 2, and then squared. Simplify na lang natin siya. As we look at our b over 2 squared, that is negative 5 over 2 squared. Laws of exponent, pwede kong ilagay yung exponent both sa numerator at sa denominator. So this is equal to yung negative 5, and then yung exponent na 2 over yung nasa denominator natin na 2, tapos square. So this is equal to ang negative 5 squared, negative 5 times negative 5, this is positive 25, all over 2 squared is 4. Kaya etong part na to, this is equal to 25 over 4. Sulat natin siya, we have our x squared minus 5x plus negative 5 over 2 squared is 25 over 4. This is equal to negative 6 plus, eto ay 25 over 4 din. Tuloy lang tayo. Since kinuha natin yung b over 2 squared, kapag finactor natin to, it will result to x plus yung ating b over 2 and then squared. Pwede nyo itong i-factor by trial and error, or para mas madali, i-plug in na lang natin yung negative b over 2 natin dito. Doing that, ang factors ng x squared minus 5x plus 25 over 4, this is x. Then again, ang b over 2 natin ay negative 5 over 2. So this is negative 5 over 2 and then squared. Ginamit lang natin yung pattern na nandito. Ito na yung factor ng ating left side. Ngayon tuloy tayo sa operation dun sa ating right side. So this is equal to, ang problema natin, we have our fraction na 4. But negative 6 is a whole number, kaya we can put a denominator of 1. Then yung LCD ng 1 tsaka ng 4 is just 4. Kaya ang gagawin ko, yung 4 natin, i-divide ko siya sa denominator natin na 1. So that is 4 divided by 1. So that is 4. Tsaka ko siya i-multiply sa numerator natin na negative 6. So 4 times negative 6, yung bago nating numerator is negative 24. And then i-copy na lang natin yung ating LCD na 4 plus 25 over 4 still. Ginawa natin to para magkaroon tayo ng parehong denominator. Kasi kapag pareho na sila, by addition of fractions, iperperform na lang natin yung operation sa ating numerator. So this is x minus 5 over 2 squared. This is equal to negative 24 plus 25, that is positive 1, and then this is over 4. Now, kailangan na lang nating isolve yung value ng ating x. Dahil meron tayong exponent na 2, para makawala yung x natin, we have to get the square root of our whole equation, both left side at right side. Kaya ang mangyayari, mawawala na tong radical sign dito and mawawala na rin si exponent na 2. Ang matitira is x minus 5 over 2. This is equal to, the square root of 1 over 4 is 1 over 2. Properties ng radical, dahil ang operation ay division, pwede nating ilagay yung radical sign sa numerator, square root of 1 all over square root of 4. So this is equal to, square root of 1 is just 1, square root of 4 is just 2. And dahil kinuha natin yung square root, wag nating kalimutan that we have a positive and negative answer. So this is equal to positive and negative 1/2. Then ilipat na lang natin si negative 5 over 2 sa kabila. Kaya ito ay magiging x is equal to si positive negative 1 over 2. Tapos si negative 5 over 2 will become positive 5 over 2. Pwede na nating isolve separately si positive at si negative. So we have x is equal to, positive muna, 1 over 2 plus 5 over 2. Tapos si negative, x is equal to negative 1 over 2 plus positive 5 over 2. Hiniwalay lang natin ng consideration si positive 1 over 2 dito, tsaka si negative 1 over 2 naman dito. Then, patapos na tayo, solving for the value of x. X is equal to, pareho na sila ng denominator, kaya 1 plus 5, that is 6 over 2. And that is just simply 3. Sa kabila naman, x is equal to negative 1 plus 5, that is 4 over 2. This is just equal to 2. Kaya ang values ng ating x ay positive 3 at positive 2. And that is how we solve for the values of x kapag magpa-factor tayo ng trinomials by completing the squares.